In 1862, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Pacific Railroad Bill, which had been passed by Congress in the midst of Civil War. In that year, the Union Pacific Railroad began to be built west from Omaha, Nebraska, and the Central Pacific Railroad began to be built east from Sacramento, California. The two railroads were to be joined and become the first transcontinental railroad in the world. In 1863, Congress set the gauge, the distance between the rails, at 4 feet 8.5 inches, and this distance became the standard gauge for the rest of the country. In May of 1868, the Union Pacific Railroad contracted with Brigham Young to build the roadbed and grade the ground for the roadbed from the top of Echo Summit near the Wyoming border, along the surveyed route through Weber Canyon and to 80 miles west of Promontory Summit. At about the same time, the Central Pacific Railroad contracted with Brigham Young to build the roadbed and grade the ground for the roadbed from Humboldt Wells in the state of Nevada to Ogden, Utah. Brigham Young designated several subcontractors to recruit and manage the Mormon workers who earned $2 a day for their work on this important railroad. Mormon workers also were involved in Weber Canyon in blasting tunnels through which the railroad would pass. This roadbed and grading work involved several hundred Mormon workers, most of whom were recruited from northern Utah.